Alright, I'm going to go ahead and continue with Competency 2. The teacher understands students' diversity and knows how to plan learning experience and design assessments that are responsive to differences among students and that promote all students' learning. My statement is demonstrate knowledge of students with those related to ethnicity, gender, language, background, exceptionality, and the significance of students' diversity for teaching learning assessment. Moving on to my process evidence, my artifact is this video.
Either way, you're in here for the bell ring. Okay. This is called the line game. I'm going to ask you a question. If that question applies to you, you step onto the line and then step back away for the next question. Easy, right? First question. How many of you have the new Snoop Dogg album? Okay, back away. Next question. How many of you have seen Boys in the Hood? Okay, next question. How many of you live in the projects? How many of you know someone, a friend or relative, who was or is in juvenile hall or jail? How many of you have been in juvenile hall or jail for any length of time? Does a refugee camp count? You decide. How many of you know where to get drugs right now? How many of you know someone in a gang? How many of you are gang members? Okay, that was a stupid question, wasn't it? Yeah. Not allowed gang affiliations in school. I apologize for asking my madness. Okay, now I'm going to ask a more serious question. Stand on the line if you've lost a friend to gang violence. Stay on the line if you've lost more than one friend. 3. Four or more. Okay, I'd like us to pay respect to those people now, wherever you are, just their name.
Alright, so basically this video is more for like high school students, not younger students, but you can also do the line game with younger students. For my summary, the students will watch the video of Freedom Riders. Afterwards, I will ask students questions over the video, such as what did you see, how did the video make you feel? For my rationale, this video shows the students that even if you do not get along with the person, or if the person is a different culture, they may have things in common. For my product evidence, students will read the book Freedom Writers, and this is my artifact, which is the book Freedom Writers. For my summary, the students will have the opportunity to understand different things students may be going through, and maybe it's tough for other students that some students may not understand. They will also be motivated to read the book since they are understanding different ways or things from different students. Moving on to my performance evidence, I'm going to go ahead and show you my artifact. Okay, so basically my artifact is the line game, and this website's just like describing the line game, like the objective, description, and all that. And then it takes you through what materials you need, the process, and then the steps you would follow when you do the line game. So when you do the line game, you can ask questions such as, have you ever been in detention? Who has taken the bus to school? Who lives with their mom or dad? It has different questions you can ask your students, and this gives you the opportunity to, or the students have the opportunity to see what things they have in common with their peers. Some students might find out that they have a lot of things in common. Some students may not have things in common. So this is a great activity for students to be a part of. That way they get to know their classmates more. And for my summary, the line game will give the students an opportunity to know their classmates by the questions being asked. Students will realize they have things in common with their classmates. My rationale is this connects with critical literacy because it looks at the struggle of culture, race, and diverse upbringings. For my summary, it is important that students understand diversity. Diversity affects not only one person, but it affects everyone. As a teacher, you also have to understand diversity. It will help you and your students gain a greater awareness of the way that the cultural heritage and background influence one's values, assumptions, thought process, and relationship. It also gives the students an opportunity to know one another. As teachers, we also have to shape not only their perceptions, but their relationships with people and the world around them. So that's basically it for Competency 2.